Hello, everyone's. I am here for The Watchmen, Season 1, Episode 4. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, well, welcome back. Now, you guys, the more I watch this show, the more confused I am and the more questions that I have. So, the show starts off with this lady. She is like standing at the edge of her driveway selling eggs. Now, I've seen a lot of things being sold on the side of the road. I've seen people selling grass, honey, large containers of dishwashing detergent, which you shouldn't buy the extra big dishwasher detergent from people off the street because they don't make them that big, so you don't know what kind of detergent you're getting. That's just a little PSA I have, y'all. I done seen people sell watermelon. I done seen people sell mattresses. But I have never seen people sell eggs. And I guess they the freshest eggs, around there. She even have them in a carton. I was like, where did you get the carton from? Because, you have them in the carton from the grocery store. So please don't tell me you out here going to the grocery store getting eggs and then bringing them home and then trying to resell them. Or you just, went on Amazon and bought some egg cartons. I don't really know. But I guess she wasn't able to sell no eggs, so she brings her, eggs back in. She kind of drops them when she getting on the steps or anything, but she and her husband, they're on the way to go to bed. Like, just got into bed. Like, I'm just about to start cuddling you when we get a knock on the door. And I'm like, who is at my door at night when I'm about to go to bed? Like, can somebody please tell me that? So it is Lady True. She's a trillionaire who no one ever sees because she doesn't come out. When she says I do come out, it's just not often. She is there she wants their house and the 40 acres that it sits on. Now, she knows everything about these people. Everything about these people. She knows that they don't have any children and they don't have no legacy to leave to anybody, and land isn't legacy. So, and she also knows that I know that you tried and failed at in vitro, and she says she'll give them a baby for their land. Now, the woman is like, how dare you come in the middle of the night saying that you can make us a baby and all this other stuff and we give you a land? And she was like, I didn't say I can make you a baby. I said I already made you a baby. And, she brings the baby in that is biologically theirs and put $5 million in their account. And you only got a few seconds before this deal is no longer on the table. And I just, destroyed the baby. And they're like, what? She's like, I'm just kidding. I'm going to find it a nice family. I was like, girl, you can't be saying stuff like that. That is all the way creepy. So, next thing you know, it is some type of meteor space ball situation. Just like, falling from the sky. And she's like, oh, that's mine. I'm like, ma'am, what is going on here? Like, what is so special about their land that she really willing to give them? Not only she that made them a baby that is genetically and biologically theirs, and she didn't put $5 million in their account. Like, what is so special about this land that what she needed it so badly? I was just wondering that. But we're going to move over to Angela. Now, when she is just in her regular clothes, we're going to call her Angela. But when she got that bad leather jacket on with her little mask, we're going to call her Sister Night. So, Angela, she is at the bakery, scrubbing it clean from any evidence that Will was there. She done broke his wheelchair down into several pieces. She done scrubbed all around where he was up there cooking eggs and not getting burnt from the water. She's doing all of these things. And that little piece of paper that he had been carrying around, I'm like, almost catches completely on fire because she gets a message from the cultural center. Now, I was like, that's weird because it's the middle of the night. Why is the culture center contacting her? But then again, this show is all kind of twists and turns and not making sense, but making sense and being weird at the same time. So yeah. So she goes to the culture center and saying that somebody's broken into a glass on the side of the building, and she go check it out and she doesn't need any backup. That is her way of getting into the culture center so she can find out some more info on Granddaddy Will. So, Henry Louis Gates Jr., he tells her that, she can play her family tree. She first in line since ain't nobody there since the middle of the night. And she gets to see her family tree, her grandparents. We get to see the grandma, but we don't get to see grandpa because we just know his name is Will. That is the only information we know on him. She gets to see the great grandparents, and like the only picture of Will that they have is like when he was a little boy before, the Tulsa massacre that they had. And he was the cutest little boy, wasn't he? He looked so cute. The one who played Little Will, when he was sitting there watching the movie, he just the cutest thing ever. I was like, oh. So, I don't know why I haven't thought about this before, but like, how old is Will? Because the Tulsa massacre happened in 1921, and it is now 2019. So we know that he is over 100 years old, but he don't look like he's 100 years old. Like, I don't know why that didn't click or dawn on me until like last night when I was watching the episode. But I was like, yeah, that happened in 1921, and then we're in 2019. We like 2 years off of like it being 100 years, and he was like 5 or 6 years old at the time. So yeah, like Granddaddy Will, he up there and still walking around and still look like he's still getting into stuff. Child. I don't know why it took me so long to like put the 2 and 2 together. Like Granddaddy Will old. Like I just realized that he is old last night, and I don't know how. Now we go to wasn't it Detective Glass? He has that metallic like mask that he wears. Now, at first, I was like, he's a little weird, but I don't know if he's weird or is he paranoid or is he the one who knows the truth is what's going on. Because dude is sitting here in a bunker, like taking pictures of what's going on about the squid and all that stuff. But Angela wants him to go to his ex and, test these pills that Will was taking. And he was like, we have a lab at the police station. And she was like, yeah, but your ex-wife works at the lab. Like, I'm not trying to go through the police channels. I'm trying to take this different route. He assumes it's because, FBI agent Blake, maybe she had something to do with it because she's very smart and she's been putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. So, also, and he doesn't seem surprised that the chief was racist. He's not one bit. He's like, he is a white man in Oklahoma. So I don't know if that he means that I'm racist as well, but he didn't seem surprised. It's like, this is a white man in Oklahoma. Of course he's going to be racist. It's not a far stretch from that. I was like, does that make you racist? I was just wondering. Now, where am I at? Okay. Angela is not Angela, but Sister Knight. She is getting rid of all the evidence of Will being at her bakery, and she like throws it on like over like this bridge onto this train that's passing by. And I was like, I don't know if she wanted to go on the train or she wanted to go into the water, because I remember an episode on The Wire when they were supposed to be getting rid of the guns and they're supposed to be throwing it in the water, but a boat happened to be going by. I said train earlier, but I meant boat. A boat happened to be going by and the guns fell on the boat and they got all the evidence against them. I don't know if she was trying to get it on that little boat that was it a boat or a train? I don't know. Whatever was going by under her, she was trying to get rid of the evidence. But she looks over and it's like some dude in a full on like bodysuit, catsuit situation looking like he a vigilante. So she runs and chases after him. Now, brother is gone. Whoever this person is gone and just cutting it. She's chasing after him. He's cutting through gates. At one point, he gets to taking some stuff off and slathered himself with something and slid smooth into the sewer. like smooth into the sewer. Like he would had a direct path into the sewer, like he didn't done this before in his life. And I was like, I had to rewind and make sure I was seeing that right, because he just got on the ground, laid flat, and just slid into the sewer. And I was like, child, that sewer opening is not that big. How was he able to fit in here? Like, my mom was asking all these questions and I wasn't getting any answers, and she was like, well, damn, he just slid into the sewer with ease. I know I keep on saying that because I was just confused, and I was like, does this sewer lead somewhere else? Did he know, or he or she knows about? And they had the agility and ability to just slide right into it. I was like, child. Now, Blake tells Sister Night that, they dusted her car because when Angela was leaving the cultural center, she goes outside and her car falls from the sky. Nothing was taken from her car or anything like that. So now she's like, she had reported it stolen. Good, move. Can't say, well, you can't just be like, my car gone and I didn't report it, because that's going to be suspicious. But Blake says she dusted it with prints, and, your kids are in there, your husband, But there's one print. There's a William Reeves. And Angela, she's just like stone faced, like, okay. I don't know who that is, but okay, tell me more. Apparently, Granddaddy William, he was a police officer in the 50s. In New York. And after he retired, he just went off the grid. Not really sure why, but there's a lot of questions about Granddaddy William that we don't really know about. So Sister Knight and Agent Blake, they go to Lady True because Blake believes one of her machines was used to steal and return the car where it was taken from. They were like, that seems odd that somebody would, use my machine to steal a car and then 24 hours later just drop it back off where it was at? That doesn't really make sense. Now, Lady True, she know William because she's speaking in Vietnamese, and she says, your grandfather wants to know if you got the pills. And Sister Knight was like, she says in Vietnamese, tell that old man he can ask for them himself. I was like, okay. We over speak each other. I don't know if Blake understands Vietnamese and she just hold that on for later, but she seemed like the kind of person that she know exactly what's going on. Now, y'all, this is when we get to the episode where I was more confused than ever because, creepy, weird old dude, which we found out is Adrian Veidt. But I like calling him creepy old weird dude, but I should call this man by his name since I know it now. He out at the water, at the lake, and he just doggone and grabbing babies out the water. And I was like, what is going on here? Like, he done did some messed up, creepy, weird stuff in the last few episodes, but he then grabbed what looks like a lobster cage or a crawfish cage or a crab cage, just gets it out of the water, and there is babies in it and they are crying. And I'm like, how the babies get in the water? And he just I guess the dud babies, he just throwing them back in like they a fish and they not good. He takes the babies that enter in this cage and brings them into his house. They are crying and everything. I'm confused. My husband, who is looking at the confusion of me doing all the extraness that I be doing when I be watching shows when I'm confused, I was like, what he doing to baby? He puts him inside what at first I thought was an incinerator because he done already killed Philip twice. Philip done got burnt up once. Philip done got frozen another time. We don't know what he gonna do, but the babies are still crying. I was like, that they would have been dead. No, it is some type of incubator / make them grow fast machine. Now, I don't know the specifics. I have never read the comic books. I didn't watch the movie. I'm just coming into this this is just new to the whole entire world. But where the babies come, why are they in the water? How can he just like scoop them in out of the water and just make them grow like that? This is what I want to know. I just didn't get it. But like now he's mad because there's flaws in this thoughtless design because they don't understand what they are. Like they was just scooped out the water, put in some kind of incubator / grow fast machine, and they not talking and they looking like they don't really know what's going on. But I'm like, dude, maybe it's you, but child, the rest of the staff, they done all got killed. So I don't even know if they are AI at this point. I was thinking that. I was thinking clones. I was thinking maybe they were actual factual people. But at this point, I don't know because he got them as babies from the water, made them grow fast, and like then threw some clothes on him. He didn't kill everybody else off at this point. All the other servants, he's like, it was bad night, y'all. Forgive the mess. I'm like, what's going on? And like now he got the 2 babies that he didn't just grew fast, catapulting the dead servants to see how far they can go. Now, apparently he's stuck where he's at. He can't leave. And he feels like it's a prison where he's at. And at first it was like paradise, but now it feels like prison. And I was like, you have obviously not watched Lockup. So I'm guessing wherever he's at, he's trying to escape from wherever he's at because it looks like he's trapped there for whatever. But I'm like, you got this huge mountain, you got horses, you got staff that you can make it your own whim. Like, child. So BN is Lady True's daughter. She tells her mom that she had like this really bad dream that she was walking through a village for like miles. And when she woke up, her feet still hurt. And it was like, man. Now, like, I've had dreams where I was crying. And when I woke up, I was in full tears. It was very weird and very unnerving. But anyways, she asked her mom, was she like, will you walk me back to my room? She's like, oh, no, my love. I was like, ugh. She just want her mama to, take her back to her room. Like, her feet hurt and everything. But you over here being raggedy towards her. Anyways, child, I'm trying to get this hair to fluff right on this side. But anyways, now where we at? Lady True tells William if he wants Angela to know who he is, wants Angela to know who he is, tell her. Now he says he knows that she won't listen. She has to experience things for herself. And I'm kind of that kind of person. Like, you just can't tell me something. I need actual proof. I need to see what's going on. That's the kind of person I am. I'm a very, I don't want to say paranoid person, but I'm suspicious of a lot of things. Now, she says when family is involved, the judgment can be clouded. So, like, are you in or you out? You dealing with your family. And he said in 3 days, Angela will know that what he's done and she'll hate him for it. I want to know what William did. Did he kill her mom and daddy? Or what did William do that Angela's going to hate him? And this is what I want to know. But y'all, surprised but not really surprised, William can walk. Yeah. 100 plus years old and walking. He gets up at his chair like, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm about this. Ain't no turning back. I am all in. Okay? So I was like, okay, this show keeps on getting more interesting, and more weird. And I don't know what's going on, especially with Adrian scooping babies at the lake and then turning them full grown within a span of 2 minutes. I don't know what's going on with Granddaddy William. FBI agent Blake, she looking like she's side-eyeing Angela, but like she's like giving her answers without knowing she's giving her answers that Angela been looking for. It is a lot. So if I left anything out, by all means leave a comment below. If you're before that. Anyways, comment below. Yeah. Child. Oh my goodness. Child, this show that got me doggone it so confused. So this was a just. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can become one of my peoples. If you're a family member and you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. Now, this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.